This is the story of a family saying goodbye to a house that had been part of their lives for almost 100 years. It is on the St. Johns River in the Ocala National Forest and is called Fort Gates, named after General Gates. Fort Gates sits at the western end of the largest sand pine forest in the world, stretching from Daytona Beach to Palatka, Florida. Fort Gates was originally an outpost formed in 1764 to trade with the Seminole Indians. In 1827, a house was built by General Macintosh on top of an Indian shell bank. The Fort Gates ferry began service in 1853 and ran from Fruitland to the Macintosh house directly across the St. Johns River. The ferry dock was moved in 1938 when Floyd Coolidge, after seeing too many men look at her daughter Louise, ordered the landing to be moved around the bend where the road to Salt Springs ended, or so the story goes. The first orange groves were planted by Daniel Hart in 1855. In 1876, the land was subdivided and a wing was added to the house. In 1877, another house was built and eventually purchased by the Day family. On September 9, 1919, Frederick Jerome Coolidge purchased Fort Gates. A farm of this size required many workers. Most lived in dormitories on the property. One of those people was Jerry Sutton, the chauffeur. There was even a schoolhouse for their children. The Coolidge children visited while Louise, the eldest, was already married. Horseback riding was a favorite pastime. Timothy is riding Bob, a very tame horse. Louise is shown the year after giving birth to Timothy II. Floyd Coolidge and Lucille Chandler were great friends. Floyd sold Lucille a piece of Fort Gates in 1953. The women got together often. Driving Gracie, a 1928 Model A, was something everyone looked forward to. The Coolidge families and Galvises shared vacations together. Salt Springs was another family favorite, where a bar of soap often accompanied the visit for the daily bath. Having enough potable water was always a concern for visitors. Fort Gates was a family vacation farm full of love and happiness. Friends were always welcome to join the families. Here we see everyone enjoying a beautiful day at Fort Gates, riding in Gracie together as a family. By 1970, Fort Gates still had all of the orange groves extant. No one could have predicted what was to come with development. Fort Gates was managed by Mr. Mack and Miss Nettie. They made sure the orange groves were taken care of as well as the houses. Mr. Mack's photos were published in National Geographic. He was always ready to teach about the animals and living in the Ocala National Forest. The 1990s brought upheaval to the area when Miss Chandler sold her property and it was subdivided by a developer. The Fort Gates subdivision was changing. It would take several decades before all the lots were sold. In 2000, the Coolidge siblings decided they wanted to sell, but they could never agree on how to do it. The sale was never accomplished. The house had few visitors during the 2000s. Louise always visited on her birthday in February, bringing along some of her children. For the 2000 New Year, everyone came, and it was a huge celebration. Louise Galfus, who everyone called Mama, had a 90th birthday party. It was the largest gathering Fort Gates had seen in 100 years. Almost 40 people came. A 5-bedroom houseboat was added to accommodate the overflow. The house was once again filled with love and happiness, so much centered around the dining room table and meals. Here, Louise is cutting her 90th birthday cake. Everyone gathered with much joy. Once again, at dinner, everyone sat around and told stories. It was a wonderful time and probably the last time we would have this. The families could not work together, and after many attempts, the Galfuses sold their shares to the Coolidges and A-Cups. The following video was taken as Demetrius, Freddy, and Milton returned to Fort Gates for a final visit to retrieve their possessions. So you ready for this?
It's not ever be. You know, like I said, it's going to be a different journey going down there.
Going to see where we laid Mother's ashes. That's right. Just mile after mile after mile, all the way through Central Florida, right into Palatka.
Mile after mile after mile.
Never felt all romantic about all this country life. When everybody was there, it was something to see because it was full of life and family. But when I was there alone by myself, it definitely was like a messy place to be. So how many times do you think we went here with Mama?
I don't know. I've definitely been at least once with her. I think a couple of times.
One of my biggest memories was coming down here at Christmas time and getting the London flu and pneumonia all in the same time. The day after I got here, it took me 5 days to get over it, taking penicillin, laying on the bed, freezing, 102 fever. Yep, Fort Gates, a lot of great memories. Huge. Are you squeezing that? Are you buying it? Like, what are you doing with those avocados?
I want to make sure they're right. You gotta know what they feel like to know what they're gonna taste like.
That's the way Mama would do it, right? That's why you're doing it that way? Because Mama would squeeze them like that?
No, it's got nothing to do with her.
Good, but don't put no more plastic. You know, at the side, there's an island
What's the matter with plastic?
of the size of half of America.
Mama liked plastic.
Almost ready to eat.
You probably paid like $30,000 for one of these.
Get up a salad bowl, and I'll throw a salad together. Get a salad bowl. I'll put that in the oven.
Right there.
No, I want Milton to do something.
I'm gambling.
Do nothing.
You missed that.
Okay, this now.
Yes, chef. Whatever you say, chef.
Just take this home.
Yes, chef.
You guys hate it.
What is it?
I use this for everything now.
Shake and bake.
Why do we hate it?
Freddie,
Good. I
you're
put
old.
Pork chops.
That's what old people do, is shake and bake.
No, it's good. Pork chops.
Why do we hate
It's just salt with a little bit of like
no salt.
grass seed put
It's
in.
not salt. What do you even call this pasta?
I forget what it's called.
It's not bad.
Pasta. We're in God's country. This is God's country. Y'all that don't know where we's at, we's down the St. Johns River in the middle of the Ocala National Forest. Day trips to the Eagle's Nest were a great pleasure. Owls hooting and hooting at night made it difficult to sleep. And then the manatees came. This was a special day where a cluster of 6 to 8 manatees sat there feeding off the grass.
Getting video.
A 7-foot alligator gar was caught right off the dock. Here is Curtis Stone showing off his black powder rifle. Curtis and Betty Jean reenact what it was like in 1820s with a canoe on the river. The house, through neglect, had fallen into terrible condition. In 2017, a project of painting the outside and restoring the interior was taken on. 5 years later, the house was at least standing while the ceilings fell in from roof leaks. And now a tour of the house. The downstairs bedroom. The downstairs bedroom in the front facing the river. The upstairs bedroom facing the river. The girls' bathroom refinished. The upstairs double bedroom facing the river. The fish cleaning sink on the back porch. Now for a walking video tour. The big bedroom allowed as many as 6 to sleep. This is the children's room across from the 2 bathrooms. Now we head to the 2 back rooms where typically the servants had slept. They are very overloaded with repair equipment. Once again, a beautiful view of the Ocala Forest. The views from every window are beautiful. The breezeway is 8 foot wide to allow cooling of the house. We are now going to take a walking tour down the creaking steps to the front floor entranceway. Take note, the front of the house is the house side that faces the river. Here is the living room, where occasionally the TV would be on, but usually it was reserved for cards. The pump organ still works, and you can push air through it and it will play. Here's the tool room. Now we're entering the kitchen where the children are cooking.
Who opened it?
Closed outside.
Demetrius thinks
Cold
it's warm
outside.
outside.
It's not cold outside.
Yeah, it's cold.
He does this every time he's here. It could be 30 outside.
Demetrius,
He'll open
there's
up
a
all the doors
thermometer.
and windows.
It is cold
He
outside.
can't feel it.
Cut a piece about 10 feet long, 8 feet long.
All I have is string. I don't have.
No, we have rope right there. Or regular twine.
You
will
can't
work.
cut that. You can't
You
cut
have
that rope.
twine?
You can't cut that
What
rope.
type of string do you have? String will work. See, now it won't before the wood bounce. Look, this thing is solid now.
Okay.
Forget it.
Everybody
We'll
start
just
looking
put
for my
this
glasses, and then we can pack that.
What's on your face?
Dust? What?
That's a good looking dude, man. Look at that.
Harriet
that
likes the
tough
beard.
guy thing. Lean into
Said,
it.
hold on. got it. No, I don't got it. I got it. No, I don't got it. I got it. Here, take the bucket.
Could leave this stuff up here. Maybe not in the sun though.
What's your break? We got some leftovers for you.
This is just the right thing too. So you got the shotgun with you. I don't know how good they are when they're old.
Ooh,
We got no use for them.
very good. Look at here, 12 gauge.
And there's a lot of 22 longers in there.
Excellent.
They might be, some of them might be like 30, 40 years old, but
You know what? 22s, I think, actually go bad, but I don't know about shotguns.
Well, what could happen? They just don't fire.
We what?
They don't fire.
Right. Should we try one?
Good.
there you go.
But that's still the wrong. There we go. Now we're ready for action. Plug your ears, Milton. They work.
Seemed to work. Yeah, that wasn't that loud. Okay.
Yeah, it was. Oh my God. Hey Fred, do you get any mosquitoes?
No, nothing. We're going mosquito
We're
hunting.
walking through a swamp. It's
We're
like the
becoming
worst.
mosquito bait.
The worst swamp that we ever could see. I walking through the swamp in the beauty, the Lord's country. It's God's country. Ow! Ooh, this mosquito's killing me.
Oh, I thought he's dead.
As the sun slowly sets on the St. Johns River, the moon rises. Life goes on. The shrimp are running.
Why isn't it catching? Yeah, move back into the light a little more. God damn it! It won't take a picture. It's too dark. Come closer, maybe. There we go.
Night out on the dock.
Okay.
All right,
Yep, we got it.
he's gone.
Damn it.
That's a gar, right?
You got yourself a gar.
Can't. Do you know? Will you eat that? You don't eat that.
He's got
teeth.
like alligator teeth. Look how long that thing is.
He's happy like
Grab his tail with the net.
You can't grab it because it's too slippery.
Grab the net
You need
around
a rag.
it. You got a rag?
No. That's
Or
all
that?
right.
You know what?
I got a
Take-
picture. I'm caught in this.
That's something, bringing that damn thing up in that net. Shit. It's the last meal.
Can you say goodbye to Mama now? Right, this is your goodbye breakfast. Is your back still that bad?
No, everything hurts. I got a cramp when I was sitting at the table over there. My arm, my fingers, I couldn't open my fingers.
I just put a little
Well, I'm all people.
because that's the only thing we had to put on it. So that's what I put on it. Okay.
Tell me more, Fred, about this salt thing you're doing.
I wonder how many people died of heart attacks from all the salts he poisoned them with.
People go down a tube a lot from eating really crappy food. What do you think, Chef Demetrius? Demetrius even eats like a chef. Did you notice? Locking the gate. Tying it down.
Freddy pulls forward about 2 feet.
Pull his car up. So you could drive. Freddy's blocking the progress. There's Buzzy's new thing. Huge.
Kind of has this feel, but it's still it's major. Take it out forest.
Goodbye, Fort Gates. But don't you feel that way? That it's like you want to go back to the future to where those times are?
Well, sometimes, yeah, I think, wow, it'd be nice if, I mean, yeah, Iris is still younger.